be short. In this video, I'm going to be showing my 14-year-old brother, Killian, how to run Facebook and Instagram ads to prove to you guys at home that running ads on social media is so easy that a 14-year-old can learn it. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show him exactly what an ad is, how to find his target audience, how to script out his ad, and how to launch it. So by the end of this video, you and him are going to know exactly what to do and how to run ads for your business moving forward. So let's get into it. All right, so this is my brother Killian. Say hello to the people at home. Okay.
Hello.
Killian is a 14-year-old. He plays soccer. He's in high school. He's a freshman. All right. So today I'm going to be teaching him how to run ads. Now, Killian started a dog walking business a few months ago. Didn't really work out. It didn't make any money, but the idea was simple. And we're going to be using that as his example in today's video. But this is something you can use in all your soccer training, football training, sports training, any local business who's running ads on social media, you'll be able to do with today's video. Okay, so let's get into it. First and foremost, do you know what an ad is?
I see them online all the time, but I don't really know the full concept of an ad. I
Okay.
don't really know how it works.
So when you say you see ads all the time, like you see them like on Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
Okay.
all the time promoting anything.
So they're all over the place. They're always in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what an ad is just something that is calling out who you want to market your business to, right? So like your dog walking example, right? You created flyers. So a flyer is a form of advertisement. All right, so you put dog walking business, this is what I offer, this is where we do it, here's my phone number and email, right? So an ad is essentially just a flyer. Now there's three parts to an ad, okay? So when you do an ad, there's a hook, right? So a hook is like basically something to get people to stop scrolling. So have you ever been scrolling on Instagram and then you just hear something crazy or like something that just grabs your attention and then you're just like, oh, I have to watch this, okay? So that's what a hook is. So like at the beginning of this video, I told them, this is exactly what we're going to do. This is what you're going to get out of the video. So now they're stuck watching it, right? So that's the hook. So hook is the first part, all right? So we've got hook. Then the next part of the ad is called value, all right? So we got value, all right? So we got hook, value. So the value portion is like you on your flyer telling people what you offer, who you are, when you do the services, how much it is, like all that kind of stuff, right? So that's like the value portion of your ad. Then at the very end of the video, do you know what the end of the video is called?
No.
It's called a call to action. Okay? So call to action is basically like me giving you instructions on to do something. Like, you ever seen an ad where it's like, click the link below to get this product, or, like that's a call to action. Like you're just telling whoever is watching the ad to do something, right? Like it's like to make an action. So like example, like for the ads that I run online or that I teach, we can use that people that I teach is, they run soccer training ads, right? So they do a hook where it's like they call out their exact target audience, their like parents. Then they tell them, this is what we do. This is, we work with professional level coaches, give them some social proof. And then at the end, we tell them, click the link below for a free trial. Okay, so hook, value, call to action. All right, so what are the three parts of an ad?
Hook, value,
Hook,
value,
value,
and then
call to action.
a call to action.
Call to action. Okay, so now before we get into like how to actually create your first ad, what you need to understand is you need to understand your target audience. Okay, so when I say target audience, like what does that mean to you?
The audience you want, like the audience that's watching your videos that are looking for information you're giving out.
Exactly. So if I were to say for your dog walking business, right? Like who is your target audience?
People have dogs or people who need someone to help walk their dogs, busy people.
Exactly. All right. So we're going to make an ad for his dog walking business. All right. So let's write down target audience. So who is our target audience?
People people who don't have enough time for dogs or to walk their dogs.
Okay. So people who have dogs. Okay. What else? And you say the problem they're incurring is they don't have time to walk the dogs.
Yeah.
Right? So that's perfect. He's got it. He's a natural at this. Okay, because when we create our target audience, there's two things we want to figure out. We want to figure out what the problems they're incurring and what they desire most, right? Because we want to figure out their problem, speak to their problems, and then tell them that our product is going to, and then we want to know what they want, and then we're going to tell them how our product solves what they want. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All it is like just solving problems. That's it. Mama. It's okay. It's okay. That's my grandmother. She's doing the dishes in the back. Let us finish, and then you got it. You got it. All right. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. So, and what they desire. So first and foremost, we're gonna map out their problems and what they desire. Now, first, we got to know they're people with dogs. Let's make more of like who are they? So they're people with dogs. How old are these people?
They're usually above the age of 40 to 50.
Okay, so I would say, yeah, they're about 35 to, let's say, I mean, you've done some of grandma's friends, right?
Yeah.
So we can do 35 to 75. Okay, now I will say, like on Instagram and Facebook, older people typically aren't using, though my grandmother does swipe on Facebook, and I walked into my grandfather swiping on Facebook this morning, so they're all on it. So 35 to 75 is the age. What genders are they?
Both genders, male and female.
Male and female. Okay. All right. What kind of houses do they live in?
Usually more smaller house, like townhouses. It's like all around.
All right. So what I want you to think about is when people want to pay for something, they have to be able to spend the money, right? So poor people, are they going to be paying you to walk their dog? Probably not. Why?
Because they don't have enough money or time to do it.
Exactly. They don't have the money or time for it. So who do we want to target instead?
The richer folk.
The people who have more money. It doesn't need to be rich people, but yes,
Yeah.
people who are more income. So I'd say from middle income and up, right? So they're middle class and up. All right. So they have money. They're 35 to 75. They're both genders, right? Now, what are the problems that they're incurring? What's the issues?
Well, with older ages, they don't have enough time, or they have their jobs.
Okay, so they don't have enough time.
Yeah.
So not enough time to walk their dog. What else?
Care for their dog. Also, some with the really older ages, they can't walk their dog because how old they are.
Very smart.
The cold weather.
Okay.
A lot of people hate cold weather since them blood.
Can't physically walk the dog, okay? Or would you say the cold is like a convenience thing?
Yeah, cold is,
They just don't want to walk their dog in the cold.
Yeah, they, when it comes to
Convenience.
When it comes to walking any dog, people want to rush it when it's 30 degrees out.
Yeah, so convenience to weather. So you're saying that since it's cold outside, people don't want to walk their dog. So they would rather just hire somebody to go out and do it for them so they don't have to experience the cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Very smart. So their problems is they don't have enough time, or they can't physically do it themselves, or it's just a convenience thing and they just don't want to go out and do it. All right. Now, what do they want? Okay. What's their desires?
For it to be plain and simple. It's just walking a dog. It doesn't have to, it's not required much complication as going out, putting on a heavy jacket, or doing anything. It's just hiring someone else to walk a dog.
Yeah. So I would say a desire is that they want their dog to be fit, right? So they want their dog to be healthy, right? They need him to be walked. And they want him walked consistently. What else do they want? Maybe they want their dog to They want to save time. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
Right? They want to save time so they don't have to walk their dog. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe save energy. because they can't go out and run around with the dog. They can't,
Yeah.
go do that. So they want to save time, they want to
Energy.
save energy, and they want their dog to be healthy. Okay, so that's perfect. So we've got our target audience is people who like dogs, and just like you guys at home, like if you guys are soccer trainers, football trainers, whatever, like your desire or your target audience is parents of X amount. Okay, but for this example, it's people who have dogs, who are 35 to 75, male and female, who are middle class and up, who are experiencing problems with not enough time to walk the dog, or they can't physically walk the dog, and they just don't want to go outside the weather, and they rather have somebody do it. And then their desire is they want their dog to be healthy and get a lot of exercise. They also want to save time because they don't want to go spend the time to go walk the dog over and over. And then save energy because it also takes a lot of energy for them to go out and do such a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know exactly who we're targeting. So now what we can do is we can create an ad calling out those specific people. All right, so that's what moves us to the next point, which is scripting the physical ad. This is the fun part. All right, so when we script, that's our old clock there. So when we script an ad, basically, we're gonna make a video ad, something simple. Now, there's a couple ads that you can create. So you know how like you have a flyer? So that's called a picture ad, right? Like it's just written down. It's not a video or anything. But what do you like to watch the most? Do you like to look at pictures? Do you like to watch videos?
I don't like to watch videos.
I knew the answer to that. He was watching Reels for like 2 hours
Yep.
as we woke up this morning. Total brain rot. So we're going to make a video script. So when it comes to that, and we're scripting, we're going to take the points that we just made, and we're just going to use it. It makes scripting so easy, okay? So now we know exactly who we're targeting, the problems that they're experiencing, and exactly what they want. Okay, so let's make a simple ad. So what's the first part of an ad?
The hook.
The hook, exactly. So we want something to get them to stop scrolling. Now, with a hook, there's 3 things you can do. Okay? And I like to do all 3 at once, which makes it super, super powerful. But what you can do is there's something called a negative hook. So it's like something that is like, stop wasting time walking your dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're scrolling and they hear that and they're like, oh, whoa, stop walking my dog. What does that mean? Or like you could say something super negative that's outlandish, like stop walking your dog. That will get a lot of people's attention. Okay, so that's called a negative hook. All right. Then another hook you could do, it's called a visual hook. Okay. What do you think that is?
I really don't know. I never heard of visual hook.
So a visual hook is basically when the screen shakes, or like, have you seen those viral videos when like a car accident happens and then it just pops into like somebody running an advertisement? Like that's a visual hook. So it gets people like locked in, and then you've got their attention. Because how a hook is 80% of your ad, right? If you don't have a good hook, people aren't going to stay to watch the rest of the video, right?
Yeah.
So you need a really good hook. So you can do a visual hook, maybe shake up the screen, do a viral video, whatever. Okay, so we've got a visual. All right, and then can you guess what the final one is?
Oh, paper or
What is that? I mean, this is a good guess. It's a call out hook.
call out hook.
So you're calling out your exact audience.
Okay.
Right? So an example of that for your dog walking would be like, do you have a dog, do you have a dog and you're struggling to go walk it, right? Like you're talking directly to somebody. Or like if you're in a certain area, it's like, let's say, we'll call it Apex, North Carolina, right? Like, do you have a dog in Apex, North Carolina? Simple.
Yeah.
So many people would be like, oh, wow, yeah, I have a dog in Apex, North Carolina. There's literally thousands of those people, right? Hundreds of thousands, okay? So that's a direct call-out hook, okay? So what are the 3 hooks that we can do?
Negative, visual, and call out.
The negative, visual, and call-out. Now, what's a negative hook?
A negative hook is something that turns like what you said. I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know how to word it.
It's like something negative, like stop walking your dog.
Yeah, something. Stop walking your dog. Stop doing this.
Yeah.
Or you could do better. Or
Something negative.
Yeah, something negative.
Right? Which, yeah, negativity is never a good thing. But that's how the internet works. That's just what it does. Okay. Then you've got a visual hook. What is that?
Visual hook is I once watched an ad. It jump scares you. Then it goes to like a Nissan car. Like it's like locking your audience in.
Exactly. Okay. And then what's a call out hook?
Calling right out to your audience, to the exact people you want to advertising to.
Exactly. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I really like we'll do a call out hook because these guys are all local businesses, and a call out hook just talks directly to your audience. So when we create a call out hook, what should we say?
Call out hook.
And remember, here's our audience too, right? Like we want to talk directly to them. You know, people with dogs, 35 to 75, middle class and up, and they're experiencing, not enough time, can't physically walk the dog, convenience to weather, and they want to save time, energy, and the dog to be healthy.
Yeah.
So what's something we could say to call them out?
Well, to call out the businesses or the audience?
Well, remember, the audience is just people with those dogs. So what's something we could say to them to, grab their attention that's talking directly to them? I would say if you have a dog in the blank area, so we'll say Apex area. So, right, like we're in Apex. So like if you have a dog in the Apex, North Carolina area, all right, so that's right away, that's a call out, okay? Yeah. Then what we want to do is we want to get more specific, okay? Because a mentor once taught me if you're for everyone, you're for no one. So we don't want to just like call out everybody. We want to call out like specific types of people because that's going to make the ad more powerful, right? Because like if you have a dog in the Apex area, hundreds of thousands of people have that, right? Like they're going to be like, oh, this is just one of those ads that is just like boring. Like you want to get even more specific, and then we want to talk to what they want, right? It's like if you have a dog in the Apex, North Carolina area, okay, so we got our call out.
Yeah.
Right? And we could say, and you are, and then we could talk to like a problem, right? Like, and if you don't have, so if you have a dog in the Apex, North Carolina area and are struggling to find time, to walk it multiple times a day, because think about it, all these people have jobs, right? So like multiple times a day because you're too busy working. Two are busy working. All right, so that's a problem. See that?
Yeah.
Right? And that's like an exact person. Like we're talking to somebody who has a dog in the Apex, North Carolina area, and they're struggling to walk it multiple times because they're busy working. See how like specific that is?
Yeah.
So like everybody who does have the time to walk their dog, they're not going to watch this video, which is what we want, because we're going to provide a service to people who don't have the time, right? Which is great. Okay. So then we want to talk to their desires. So now they heard their problems. They know now we have their attention. That's when we talk to their desires. So now remember, like, what do they want?
They want for like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, they want someone that can help, or someone that could
save them time,
save them money.
And then what was about the dog?
And also walk their dog, stay fit, and
stay healthy, okay?
Stay healthy.
Which is perfect. So if you're struggling to walk it multiple times because you're busy working, I would say then your dog's health is at risk, right? So then your dog's health is at risk, right? So like something like to pull on their emotional strings a little bit. And then we want to talk to their desires, right? So, and you're struggling to walk it multiple times because you're busy working, and your dog's health is now at risk. But you want but you want to be able to walk, but you want your dog to stay healthy and fit, but you just don't have the time to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now they know the problems. They know what they want. They want their dog to be healthy and fit, but they just don't have the time for it. So now we present our solution. Okay? So then at that point, I would put in like an earlier call to action, but that's more higher level advertising, right? So we can just keep going. So then we could go, so if that's you, then click the link below. So what's that when I say that?
That's the end. That's the end call, I think.
The call to
end.
The call to action.
Action. Sorry.
Okay.
Call
So
to
then
action.
click the link below because, and then we present, what you do. Then click the link below because my company, Killian's dog walking service, will walk your dog 3 times a day.
Yeah.
3 times a day, and then we have to tie it back to what they want. Because people don't care what you can do for them. They just care, or people don't care about what you offer. People just care about what you can do for them, right? So then we want to tie that back into what they want. So because my company's Killian's dog walking service will walk your dog 3 times a day. So what should I say after that?
So your dog could stay healthy and fit.
Boom. This kid's got it, man. This is so easy. So your dog can stay healthy and fit. So then we want to put another call to action in it. Okay, so then at that point, we'll go, so, hey, Grandpa, shh, I'm recording a video. I'm teaching you how to run ads on Facebook and Instagram so the people at home know. Okay, you're good. So, if you want your dog to be healthy, get sufficient walks while saving you time, while saving you hundreds of hours a year, then, what should I say? Then
go to the link below, click on the link,
boom.
Go to my website, yeah.
Yep. So then click the link below. To sign up. And what we want to do is we want to give them like a lead magnet. So like for soccer coaches, they do, so sign up at a free trial. So what you could do is like,
first 3 walks are free or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
So then click the link below to get your free, to claim your free first dog walk. To click the link below to claim your free
first dog walk.
Free first dog walk, okay? All right, so here's the script that we got, all right? So if you have a dog in the Apex, North Carolina area and you're struggling to walk it multiple times because you're busy working, then your dog's health is at risk. But you want your dog to stay healthy and fit, but you just don't have the time to walk it. So if that's you, then click the link below because my company's Killian's dog walking service will walk your dog 3 times a day so your dog can stay healthy and fit. So if you want your dog to be healthy and get sufficient walks while you're saving hundreds of hours a year, then click the link below to claim your free first dog walk. It's pretty fire, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. So that's a script. So that's so easy to pull off, right? So people watching this will be like, oh wow, this is really, really good. Okay, so now we've created the script. So now what we're going to do is you'll do something simple where you're just basically either recording you talking to the video, or it's like you can record the script and then you put a bunch of B-roll, which is basically just videos of people walking dogs over the video so they can see that it's dog walking or whatever. All right. But then we create the ad and all that kind of stuff. Once we've done that, and sorry, the crinkling is my grandfather in the background here. So once we've done that, then we go to step 4, which is launch the ad. Now check this out. This is pretty cool. Okay. So with your advertisement, right? So you know how you had your flyers? And like how many flyers do you think you passed out?
About 30 to 40.
30 to 40. How long did that take you?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? Really? Yeah, that's a while, right? So with ads on Instagram and Facebook, we can put your flyer and we could send that out. Instead of putting it on 30 or 40 doors, we can put it on 2,000 people's phones in front of their face every day. And it takes 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Gee.
Imagine just putting 2,000 flyers out and putting it directly in front of your target audience's faces. 2,000 of them a day. How many customers do you think you get from that?
You at least you definitely get a lot from that.
A lot.
In a week too?
A lot.
A lot.
Right? And all you have to do is spend $15 a day to do that. But guess what? If you charge $100 for your service, you spend $15 to get a client, how much do you make?
Wait, what?
So 100 minus 85, or 100 minus 15.
Oh, sorry, 85.
So you'll make $85 of profit, right? So, dude, that means for every $15 that you spend, you make $85. So if you had a machine in front of you right now, it was just a money printing machine, and you could put $15 in it, and you get 85 on the other side, how much money would you put in that machine?
Shit, a lot. A lot. A lot.
As much as he owns, which is not much, but as much as you can, right? That's what ads are, okay? So then we put our ad out there, okay? So you got your ad here, right, like this. This is your ad with your script calling out who we want to target. Then what we can do is we can send the ad out and we can make your location. So like, let's say you're in Apex. Here's Apex right there, that little dot. What we could do is we can set up like a 15-mile radius around your location. So then we spend, how much are we spending a day?
15?
$15 a day. $15 a day will send out your ad to everyone in this area. It won't send it out to anywhere else. Only people in your area.
Okay.
Because you're paying for it, right? So you'll put it, and then about 1,800 parents or 1,800 of your target audience is going to see that every day in your area that are close by to you. So you can get on your bike and go do it for them, right? Which is pretty crazy, okay? And then what we can do is we can take the data on Facebook and only target people's, so you know how you have your phone?
Yeah.
Okay? Facebook knows everything about you. They do.
Yeah.
They do. They know everything about you. They know what you like to eat, what you like to watch, favorite TV shows. They know what gym you go to. They know how old you are, where you live. They know everything about you. So have you ever seen an ad where you're like, you look something up on the internet, or like maybe you felt like you talked about it and then you see an ad for it later on Google or something? That's because they know everything about you. So they know that's what you like. So that's what you're going to continue to show that. So what we can do is we can set up targeting to only target people that have dogs. And then every single person with a dog in this area of the ages, and we can set it to, only 35 to 75-year-olds. So every single 35 to 75-year-old in your area with a dog is going to see your ad. Nobody else. Okay? So you're putting it in front of about 1,800 people every single day. It's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. It's insane.
Jeez.
Like, people don't know how to do this. It's pretty simple.
I know.
Right? So then we launch it on Facebook and Instagram. It's really, really simple. Like, you just launch the ad, and then you send it out there, and boom, it's out there. And now people are watching it. And then all they do is they watch the video, and what happens?
Watch the video, and they click the link below.
And they click the link below, and they sign up on your website or your lead form. Now, not to get overcomplicated because I don't want to blow his brain up here, but for you guys, you want to be doing a lead form. Okay, you want to collect their contact information. Okay, because when you have their contact information, you know what that's called? You know what they become?
No.
They become a lead.
A lead.
A lead. So a lead is like something like, have you ever watched detective shows? Like we've got a lead on the killer, right? That's just like we know who they are, or we think we know who they are. So we get their contact information. From there, what we want to do is we want to send them a text message. Shoot them a text, and we want to call them immediately. We want to do this really fast. So what we do is we set up something called an automation. It's basically when a robot sends a personalized message, right?
Yeah.
Like you ever gotten a text message from, a marketing company saying, "Hey, Killian, are you looking for this deal on this day?" Like something like that. But we do something more personalized that's like from a human. So it's like, "Hey," and let's say it's John. "Hey, John, saw you looking for some dog walking in Apex. Is this a good number to text you?" Just something simple. We shoot them a text. They respond. All we do is get them on a call. Once we get them to a call, then we offer them. Okay?
Right.
So we go, "Hey, I'll give you 5 dog walks for $100. Give me your credit card." And then we accept payment. And boom, you just made money.
All right.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, shit.
All right. So I want you to walk me through kind of step by step slowly what we did here. Okay? So step 1.
Advertise.
So
Or target.
we figure out our target audience, right?
Target audience.
So we figure out our target audience. Once we know our target audience, then what do?
Would we advertise? Would we advertise it in a radius?
So then we have to create.
We have to create the
What is it
list.
called? Remember what we just did? We just write out the whole.
Oh yeah, we have to create the script for the advertisement.
So we script the ad, and then obviously you record it,
Record it.
and then what?
Then we send it out to a direct audience or advertise it to really anyone. That's
Well, not anyone, right?
Yeah, in the radius, that's people that have dogs and are over 35 to 75.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our exact what?
Our exact target audience.
Okay. So then once we launch the ads, we target everybody. Then what happens?
We get them on a call.
Yeah.
When we get them on a call, we can ask them. We don't ask them. We talk to them about walking their dog for 5 times for $100. Boom. Just get their credit card, you get money.
You make money.
Yeah,
Pretty simple.
plain and simple.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
You see how that works?
Yeah.
It's insane, right? All right, look, a 14-year-old knows how to do this. You guys have literally no excuse. So if you want me to give you a more in-depth breakdown on exactly this entire system, then go check out the video. I'm going to link in the description. I'm also going to leave it up at the end of the video. All right, what was that called that I just did?
I always
It's call to
call to
action.
action.
Okay, so he understands it.
forget.
You guys should be able to understand it. Go click on this video right now to go get a more in-depth breakdown on this entire system so you can use it for your soccer training program.